Hello, welcome to the Executive Byte. My name is Kyle Rowland. Today we're going to talk about holistic engineering. When we look at our organizations and we're looking at opportunities for improvement, we can oftentimes come at it in a sort of one-dimensional approach. We can look at things very simplistically and only look at a certain arena of change. So a lot of times this turns out to be process, for example. So there's a whole industry built around agile and transforming organizations into more agile organizations. And this is really a miss because it loses what we're after to begin with, which is improved effectiveness in our software development, or really ultimately putting more value into people's hands with software. But it also loses something because it looks at it one-dimensionally. There's a lot to be gained when we look at process. Scrum, for example, has brought a ton of interesting tools and techniques to the table. But without looking at things holistically, those tools and techniques can be less effective than they should be. For example, one of the powerful things that Scrum brings to the table is the idea of checking in and collaborating on a daily basis. This is necessary and it makes software development better and faster. But if it's not done with other pieces of software development being in place, it can create a lot of friction and actually slow things down. So one of the reasons for this is because, for example, using Scrum as an example, the daily stand-up that Scrum prescribes, which again is very valuable, it really represents a lot of context shifting. So whereas in naive or older approaches to software development, we might pick a big batch of things to do and just crawl into a corner and go do it. Whereas checking in on a daily basis means we have to stop at least once every 24 hours and talk to other people and talk about how they're doing and this kind of thing. Now, one of the important pieces that needs to be in place to make this really, truly effective and not a roadblock is test-driven development. Test-driven development allows us to stop context almost on a dime. So within, 5 or 10 minutes, we can stop, we can pick things back up and get going again. So when this tool is in place, it allows the people and process tool of checking in on a daily basis to really get its maximum effectiveness. So this is just one concrete area where the truth holds that we can't look at our software development organization just in a one-dimensional, one area of improvement, but we really need to look at it holistically when we're looking to make positive change. So keep that in mind as you're fighting the good fight in your organizations and as you're making change to improve your effectiveness. This is the Executive Byte. My name is Kyle Rowland, and I thank you for joining us today.